Hi guys, it's Ebony Olivia coming to you today with the cooking video. Today I'm going to be cooking some Cajun shrimp and andouille sausage Alfredo. So stay tuned to see how to make this delicious meal. So I'm recording on my phone because my camera, when I was about to record, it was dead. So I'm just going to show you the ingredients that I'm going to be using as far as seasonings and everything else. So let's get into it. So for the seasonings, you're going to need some parsley. You're going to need some Tony Zachary's Creole seasoning. Like they say, it's great on everything. You're going to need some Morton's Nature seasoning. Of course, you're going to always need Slap Your Mama. This is like my favorite thing to use in everything that I cook. You're going to need some ground black pepper. Of course, you're going to need some extra virgin olive oil. And then, of course, I got the panini noodles. And, yeah. I cut up one andouille sausage and the other one is in a pack because it's just me eating. And then I'm going to drain the shrimp, of course. So, yeah, we want to get all the water out the shrimp. Of course, the first thing that I'm going to season with is the Slap Your Mama. So, I'm going to put a little bit in there. Of course. We're going to do a little bit of the Tony Zachary's. So, make sure that I open this up a little bit. And just put a little bit of that on there because you know we're making Cajun pasta, so you want it to be, you know, semi-hot. Not that hot, but semi-hot. And then, of course, we're going to do a little splash of this nature seasoning here, if I can open it up. Because, yeah, so a little bit of this nature seasoning, not that much. A little bit of this parsley, of course. You definitely can't forget your minced garlic. So what I'm about to do is wash my spoon off. Because you definitely want to have clean silverware. And I'm going to open it up and add just a little bit of minced garlic to it. So I went ahead off camera, started the fire and put a little olive oil for the shrimp and the andouille sausages. So once that heats up a little bit, we're going to add that in there. I wish I had my camera. And then we're going to add a little bit of hot water to this pot. I put the andouille sausages in there, and I got the temperature on not that high of a setting, like a medium setting. And then I turned on the water for the noodles. So what we're going to do now is put some salt inside the water. So I'm using Morton's, and we're going to put a little bit of the salt in the water just because it helps it cook better. So I have the sausages and the shrimp in the skillet together marinating in the sauce. You see I seared the sausages a little bit with the olive oil, and then I added in the shrimp and let those cook a little bit. So in a minute, once this cooks, I'm going to add the Alfredo sauce to this because I want to mix the juice from the sausages and the shrimp to give it a more of a flavorful taste. So yeah, and then now we're waiting on the water to boil a little bit more. I added some salt to this. I always used to love watching my mom cook food. I always told her that she should have opened up a restaurant because everything was so tasteful and seasoned very well. So yeah, my mom likes to cook Alfredo a lot, so I wanted to put my own little spin on cooking my own. So as you can see, you know, everything is still cooking pretty good. So I'm going to add the Alfredo sauce to the pan. So we're going to do that, and then I'll be right back. I added the Alfredo sauce, and I want to get all of the Alfredo sauce out of here. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. going to pour it inside. So I added all the Alfredo sauce in, and of course you can see the oil and everything from the sausages. And yeah, so we're gonna doctor this up a little bit too and add a little bit of seasonings to it. So same ingredients that I added for the shrimp is gonna be inside of here. So, and I might add a little bit more of garlic too, just a tad bit. So yeah, and then the noodles are in there cooking. So of course, after you doctor it up a little bit, put it on low heat. So I got it on low heat, and I'm not gonna put a top over it, but the noodles have been cooking for about like 6 minutes. So I'm gonna let it cook for an additional like maybe 12 minutes because I hate hard noodles. Like I like those, you know, very soft noodles. So yeah, I'll be right back. So I went ahead and drained the noodles and I added it to the pot. So now I have my tongs and I'm just going to, you know, coat the noodles with the sauce and make sure that I, you know, spread it around evenly. So I want to make sure that every noodle is being coated. The noodles were soft, just the way I like it. Yeah, so just want to add some of that sausage and shrimp to the top, even though I don't have that many shrimp in there, but you definitely want to. But we're not done yet. So we gotta add a couple of more things, and then we're all set to go and eat. And you guys get to see me taste test everything. So I'm gonna just leave those in there really fast and go get the rest of it. You make Alfredo, you have to put a little bit of Parmesan on top, just a little bit. You don't have to be a lot, but just a little bit, like that much. And wait, I got one more thing that I gotta put in here. I'm gonna show y'all. So I have the Parmesan cheese. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on top, of course, you know, just to add it in there so it can melt. So I've turned the heat off, but you can see the cheese in there. So yeah. And now we're ready to serve. So I'm going to get a bowl and I'm going to put a little bit in there and you guys can see me taste the food. It's good. Add a little bit of parm again, and then a little bit of the parsley to garnish it off. And now it's time to eat.